thanks so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be doing the third update for my project pan, and I'm so excited to show you the progress that I have so far. So let's get started. So probably most exciting of all, I have finally finished my healthy foundation. So I was scraping at the sides with a Q-tip, and unless I take the stopper out, this is going to be as much as I can get. So I think the marks honestly rubbed off on the sides here, so it's kind of hard to see how it went down, but I've been trying to scrape the edges, and honestly, I don't really want to take the stopper out at this point. I don't love this foundation. I liked it at first, but the more I wore it, I just felt like it didn't wear very well throughout the day, and so I'm kind of happy to be done with this one. But I know that a lot of people really love it, so it's not a bad foundation. I just don't think it wears as well as some other ones that I have. So I'm happy to have used it up, and now I can be moving on to other things. So next, I got quite a lot of progress on my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. This one is in the shade Ticket to Brazil. And on the last time that I showed you, we had gotten just past the second ring here, so it was quite a big pan, but now you can just see the edge of the next little ring here. So I'm really glad to be making progress on this. This is something that I would like to use up and move on out of my collection, so I'm happy to have been making good progress on that one. So the next one, I have my Too Faced Love Flesh blush. This one is in the shade I Will Always Love You, and I feel like with this one it's so hard to see progress on it just because, you know, blushes take a while to use. It's not like I'm using a ton of blush at a time. I definitely will use more bronzer than I do blush. But in the last picture, you could still just barely see the outline of the bunnies stamped into it, and now, like, you can't see it at all. So I'm really excited about that I can actually see I'm making some progress. And I was starting to get a little bit tired of this product, but I found that if I do this blush first and then another blush on top, especially like a shimmery one is kind of a blush topper, that helps me to kind of mix things up enough that I feel like I have some variety and I'm not so tired of it, but I'm still getting use out of it. And I've actually been using this as an eyeshadow too, so that definitely helps to use it. So next I have my Ulta Beauty primer. So this is the Tinted Primer in Peach Glow, and I've been using this one really consistently. This month, I feel like more so than last month, I have been using either concealer to prime my eyes or the Milani one, because I've done some looks where I would rather have just kind of a neutral base down as opposed to having something shimmery, but I am still really enjoying this one, especially on days when I'm in a hurry. Sometimes I'll just do this and like mascara for eyes, and I really like it. I feel like it does a good job. Today I'm wearing this with like a gold shadow over top, and I really like the effect that it has. I think it's really pretty. So still the same amount of progress as last time, I think, so just slow and steady. We'll just keep on working through this one. So this is something new that I added into my project pan last time. So I have my Glossier Balm Dotcom, and this one is just the original one. And this is a product that I really like, and for whatever reason, I just never reached for it. I don't know why, because I wear Balm pretty often, and for whatever reason, I just wouldn't reach for this one. But you can see that we've got some progress here, moved it down maybe like an 1/8 of an inch or a little more. So I feel pretty good about this. I've been trying to put this on like when I very first start to put on my makeup so that it kind of preps my lips, especially if I'm going to be doing like a liquid lipstick later or something that's, you know, a little bit more drying. I like to put that one down first. A huge amount of progress has been made on my Milani Prep Set and Glow Illuminating Powder. The last time it was just like a little baby pan, and check this out. Like, that's an insane amount of pan. It's starting to get kind of hard to get it on my brush. I don't know if I'll repress it or if I'll just use kind of a denser brush to get it out. Maybe I'll use this more so for like setting my under eye than all over. I haven't decided yet if I want to try to repress it. I've never actually repressed anything, so it kind of, I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous that I'm gonna like spill it everywhere and just ruin it. But I'm really excited about the progress I've been making with this one. So depending on if I do repress it or not, I might even be able to finish it up by next month, so that would be really exciting. But even if not, I've been really enjoying this product, so I'm not necessarily in a huge rush to use it up. I just have been using it a lot, and we're going through it. And then the last item that I have in my project pan is my Thrive Causemetics liner. And I definitely was kind of harsh on this one at first, that I didn't feel like it was worth it. I just wanted to use it up and get it in my collection. But I have to say, this product has really grown on me. So I found that the way that I like to use this the most is I'll do my liner with this all the way across first, and then I'll use a liquid liner to do just the wing part, because this does glide on really, really well, and it does have really good lasting power. I just can't get a sharp wing with it. But if I use this in combination with, say, my Stila one or that Icon one that I got in an Ipsy bag recently, then I actually like the combination of them together. So it's not quite as much progress as last time, but I still feel good about it, and now that I'm enjoying using it more, I don't feel like I'm in such a rush to just use it up. So that's everything that's currently in my pan. Because I'm going to be moving this foundation out, I want to swap something new in, and right now I'm looking at this Mario Badescu facial spray. So it's mostly the rose one, but I actually had a teeny tiny bit of the orange blossom one left, so I actually just poured it in here so I could just have the two together, because I don't want to have two bottles with a tiny bit in it. That just seems silly. So right now I already marked it where the line's at, so I'm definitely going to want to focus on using this more. I actually just finished up another setting spray, so you can see that in my empties. I'm not sure if I'll have it up already by the time I post this, but if so, then I'll leave a link. But I love setting sprays, I always use them, and so I definitely want to focus on this one. This one, the rose one, I think I've had in my collection for probably the longest. It's not my favorite scent. My favorite one is the cucumber one, so I don't dislike this one, but I definitely want to use this up, and then if I do repurchase it, I'll get the cucumber version next time, just because I think it's a little bit more refreshing. But that's everything that I have, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye!